LPT, know someone who has lost a loved one. Make sure they have plans the day after the funeral. That day is beyond tough. Everything leading up to the funeral is people contacting you, visiting you, making sure you're okay. And then the day of the funeral, you are surrounded by people who love you, care about you, etc. But then the funeral is over, and people think you just need time alone. No. This is the time to make plans. Take them out to lunch, watch a movie together, go hiking, anything. It will mean the world to them. Edit. Some really helpful tips and advice in the comments. Thank you so much for the awards, too. LPT, bring a bag of snacks from your home country when traveling. It's a nice way to thank people for their help if you get lost, make a friend, have a great host, etc. A family share bag with individually wrapped chocolates, cookies or candies work well. I handed out chocolate cookies from Japan when I was in Europe. It's really rewarding to see people's faces light up, and hopefully it'll get them interested in your country too. LPT, still use Snapchat. Disable Snap Maps in your settings. While it can be a fun way to see what friends are up to, it can also be a dangerous tool others can use to track your location. I've met multiple men who have used Snap Maps to stalk women, as oftentimes when a Tinder conversation goes well, Snapchat is the first info they exchange. While the service isn't pixel perfect, the location system is accurate enough and easy to access for people to know where you are to the nearest 1 to 2 blocks. These men have used Snap Maps to locate people's cars, verify that they aren't being lied to by their dates, i.e., I know her ex lives on the street she's at right now, and many other potentially dangerous things. The problem is, Snap Maps defaults to tracking, sharing your location, and is tucked away in the corner of the app, so it's really easy to forget about. If you are currently using dating apps to meet new people or don't fully trust everyone you have added on Snapchat, go ahead and go to location settings and switch to either ghost mode, only you can see your location, or restrict location viewing to a handful of friends you trust. It'll let you still enjoy the app, while also making sure your data doesn't go into potentially dangerous hands. LPT, when you can afford it, set aside some money to spruce up your living or workspace little by little. Art, plants, trinkets, and even lights are all small ways to add some color to your life and improve your mental health. Plants, in particular, are amazing for those suffering from anxiety and depression. They add color, improve air quality, and provide something to care for that isn't as financially or emotionally expensive as a pet. Set timers to make sure you don't forget to water and care for them when you're in a funk. Art doesn't have to be classical paintings. It can be as simple as a live, laugh, love on a poster. It could even be art you make yourself. Photographs of friends and family are also great for this. Seeing beautiful or thought-provoking images can help take you out of your own head. LPT, if so happen you accidentally called 911, don't hang up immediately because they might suspect you're in a bad situation, e.g. kidnapped or etc., and they know your location and might send out a squad on your place. Just apologize and things will sort out quickly. LPT, please for the love of God, don't turn your cats into vegan. They are obligate carnivores. Cats are biologically incapable of digesting plant diet. Jennifer, I'm serious. Please, stop. Edit. Thanks for Gold Stranger. This thread was made for a friend of mine. Sorry to every other Jennifers. LPT, love your children for who they are, not who you want them to be. As parents, it is natural to want your children to be shaped and molded into your own likeness. It's easy to forget they are still their own individual person who will have different interests, ideas, and personality. They may choose a political side you don't agree with, a career you don't support, a decision you cannot stand behind, and that is okay. It's easier to love a child than to control them. Help them grow instead of change. Help them learn instead of discipline. Educate instead of lecture. Remember, it is good to be a parent, it is good to be a child, and it is okay to be people too. LPT, when selling on Craigslist or FB Marketplace, never accept PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. Even when I post stuff for sale that explicitly states cash only, scammers will message me to offer over my asking price, and without fail, it always involves them offering to pay immediately using PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. As a policy, I would never accept these forms of payment. Also be aware that the scammers on Facebook Marketplace will use authentic Facebook profiles that they have hacked, so don't be fooled into trusting someone because their profile looks real. Most recent scammer I messed with went like this, *I get a FB message from a real person offering to pay 20% over asking price for a laptop I'm selling if I will ship it to their friend in Florida and saying that they're out of state so they can't do the deal in person. I played along just to see what they'd do, * they ask for payment preference. I said Cash App, * they ask for email and Cash App handle to send, payment verification, * I get a fake email from Cash App that says that payment has been confirmed by Square Cash and that the payment will be issued when I send a shipping number. * At this point, I did not want to play along any further. If you did send a valid tracking number, in addition to using mail forwarding to steal whatever you're selling, they will then try to bait you into logging into your account through a fake website designed to look like an actual Cash App or Venmo or PayPal website, so they can get your password, take over your account, and drain as much money as possible. * I realized that the profile they had chosen was a real person, a dentist. I felt compelled to let the real person know they had been compromised. So, I called his office after a quick Google search and the assistant confirmed that he was there in the office with a patient. When I explained, she said that his account had been compromised a couple weeks prior to. I also wanted to have some fun, so I used this Rickroll URL generator to make a fake USPS tracking link, https://www.secretrickroll.com/ closing square bracket opening parenthesis https://www.secretrickroll.com/ closing parenthesis. And #X200B, update, wanted to share some screenshots to show you what this all looks like, https://imager.com/gallery/QOXBDFO closing square bracket opening parenthesis https://imager.com/gallery/QOXBDFO closing parenthesis. LPT, to be more productive, it can be helpful to think of your future self as a separate person who you can do favors for. It can be easier to feel motivated to help others rather than helping yourself. For example, if you don't want to do dishes in the evening, but you know how bad it makes you feel when you wake up in the morning and see a sink full of dishes, you can think of doing the dishes as a way of helping out your future self not feel bad in the morning rather than thinking about it as a task you just don't feel like doing at the moment. LPT, if you work with developers, software, never assume a change, no matter how small or large, you ask for is hard or easy. Ask their opinion. Sometimes small changes are very difficult, and large changes are really easy.